Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Gabrielle Kazaya. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I create all types of content from college, self-care, glowing up, and everything in between. Today, let's talk about college expectations versus realities. I am a sophomore attending Spelman College, if you did not know that already, so a few of them will be Spelman specific. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, the first expectation is that your professor will guide you step by step through the class. So I know the reality is, for a lot of us in high school, we had professors who ensured that most people were following along. Most people understood every concept. We weren't falling behind. We were doing all our work. We were participating in class. College is not like that. Now, while you will get some professors who are extremely diligent, they take attendance, they give you participation points. Most classes that I have had, you don't get participation grade. Some of them take attendance, some of them don't even take attendance. Some of them are like very intentional about making sure no student feels left behind, no student feels like they're slacking in their class or not performing their best. And other teachers will be like, hey, listen, you came here, you came to my class, you decide to take my course, and you either need to do... Sorry guys, my door just started like opening on its own really randomly, and it kind of scared me. So you need to do the work, and if you're not going to do the work, leave my class. So I think that's an expectation that a lot of people are unfortunately incorrect about when they come to college. So just know that part before you get into the nitty-gritty of your coursework. Okay, the next expectation is that every class is like going to feel fulfilling and make you get like some greater meaning, or you can apply it to your career post-graduation. What I wish somebody would have told me is that every class, I'm one, not going to be able to apply to whatever job I'm doing. Two, some classes you literally just take to take them. Like, for example, since Spelman is liberal arts, you have to take like all different various courses. Currently, I'm taking computer science. This computer science class is not helping me at all. It's teaching me the ins and outs of like Word and Excel, which I learned freshman year. Granted, some people do take this course freshman year, but it's just like such a I don't need this course. Whereas like I took Principles of Marketing last semester, and I'm going to use all the things that I learned in Principles of Marketing for whatever job I enter later in life. So like, just know that every class that you're going to take is not going to be fulfilling. Every class won't like meet this goal, or like you won't have this epiphany in every class that like, wow, this is what I was meant to do and this is what I need to hear. Like, no, it's just simply not like that, and that's perfectly okay. But you have to recognize and understand that when going through classes and courses. Okay, so another expectation that I know a lot of people get into is that you think you're gonna find like your forever friends your first week in college. I am so sorry to tell you this, but like a lot of times when you see these like large friend groups, they either all met or like they were friends of friends beforehand and like did a really good job. Some of them oftentimes all come from the same city, so they're just like doing the same thing in a new state. And oftentimes like you don't have to have this like large friend group to make forever friends in college. For example, I've met girls through the orgs I'm a part of, through like my dorm and things like that. And yes, like I'm gonna forever call her up, I'm gonna forever check on her, but we're not in like this big friend group. Like, we're still friends, we go to lunch and we go to parties together, but we did not become forever friends instantly. Like, the bond grew over time, and now we are generating a very great relationship. So I think you cannot rush relationships in college. You can't expect something to speed up faster than what is going to happen. Like, the movies is not college in real life. While a lot of things mirror each other, it is nowhere near like, oh my gosh, you're my best friend for the rest of my life. Oh my gosh, we're going to do everything together. Oh my gosh, we're going to do this. Like, it's not that at all. So I don't want you to think that that's what it's going to be when you come. For some people, they do meet their forever friends like 2-3 weeks in, because of something that they interacted with each other with, and they're bonded that way. Other people don't meet their forever friends until, I've talked to some alumna, and it was like junior or senior year. Like, Some people get closer with people after they graduate and then they become friends, but they went to the same institution. So when they come back, it's just kind of like their paths are similar. So just take a step back and don't really fault yourself or like put the pressure on yourself to think you have to meet your forever friends so instantly. Another expectation that a lot of people have is that you have to attend every event and every social setting, every party. The reality is you're going to be tired, you're going to have schoolwork to do, you're going to have extracurriculars, you're going to be trying to get a job or an internship. You're not going to have time to go to everything, and that's perfectly okay, but just make sure that you are prioritizing the things that you do have time for. Make sure that you are still going out, having fun, having a good time, but also preparing for your future, because college is not just about college, but it's also about the life that you're going to live forever after that. Another expectation is that you're going to have a perfect balance, or life is always going to be like, I have class, then I have a break, then I have a party, then I have this. No. Some weeks are going to be pure chaos. You're going to have midterms. You're going to have assignments due. You're going to have 2 events for your organization. You're going to have a seminar to go to and an interview and all these things. And other weeks are going to be like pure bliss. Everything will seem well. You and your friends will be getting along. Everything will be going smoothly. You'll go to a party. You'll meet someone. And then there's also going to be the weeks, guys, that nothing is happening on campus. Like, college is not a full-time party every single day. Yes, a lot of days there are events to go to. A lot of days there are parties to go to. But nothing is going to happen every single day of the week. And y'all really have to understand that, to know that, like, it's not going to be something popping off every night. And that's okay, because you're going to need your rest. You're going to want to, get back out there. You're going to want to do a lot of things. And it'll be good to have that break. A big expectation for people is that you're always going to feel motivated and like ready to take on the next challenge. And I'm sorry to tell y'all this, but burnout is super real. Having a lack of motivation is super real. I know for a lot of my peers, as we were about to enter spring break, it was like, I have no motivation to go to class. I don't want to know if you guys want to call it like senioritis or like just need a break, but like sometimes you just genuinely don't feel like going to class. You don't feel like learning. You don't feel like you're in like this rat race of like, I know I'm here to better my education, to get a job, to do these things, but it's also like what I'm learning is nothing about what I'm passionate about. My passion and what I want to do is on completely different paths right now. And my org has 6 events next week because it's our org week, and I haven't eaten dinner, and I ate lunch, but I did eat lunch. I only ate breakfast. Like, so many things are gonna happen. So really just remember to give yourself grace, and that everything does not happen overnight in college, and it's not supposed to. You are here for 4 years, some people more, and you just want to take things step by step. An expectation is that once you get to college, you're like immediately going to grow and change to become this different person. I want you all to remember that growth occurs when discomfort is happening. You must be in an uncomfortable setting for growth to occur. So if you are still doing the routine and the mundane things, it is going to be very hard to grow. About some Spelman specific ones, I just have like 3 quick ones. So of course, the academic rigor. I think people think because Spelman is so advanced, we've been the #1 for almost 18 consecutive years. I'm just going to speak into existence. 18 consecutive years, that the professors will also coddle and nurture you. And although we have this high expectation, like, they'll set the bar for you to still be able to like comply and do well. While professors have your best interest at heart, they're not going to take it easy on you. We're #1 for a reason. Our academic rigor shows as such. So with that being said, make sure you're taking advantage of tutors and study times and office hours, because you're going to need it if you want to be successful. Not everyone is perfect in every class. Some people, calculus is hard for them. Some people, bio is hard for them. Some people, it's computer science. Some people, it just might be an English class. But go to the resources and the tools that Spelman provides, because they're there for a reason, because they know not everyone is going to perform and outperform in every subject. So don't forget to ask for help, because that's super, super important. And don't let an ego or embarrassment get in the way of that. I touched on this a little earlier, but also Spelman specific. Campus is not popping every day. There's not a Market Friday every Friday. There's not a Hump Wednesday every Wednesday. So just know that in those in-between times, have other things going for yourself, have other things going on, and use that as a time to really catch up on your schoolwork, hang out with your friends, and build something. So you are still having things when a campus is not blossoming and blooming how it is and how it seems like it always is on TikTok or social media. Last but not least, let's talk about the expectation of the Spelman sisterhood. I think a lot of people view sisterhood as a different definition and they think it's going to come overnight. While everyone is very kind and respectful of one another, I do think that the sisterliness sometimes gets lost in like the dorm, especially when someone is using up the shower too long or isn't cleaning behind themselves in the communal bathrooms or is being loud late at night and you have a test the next day. I do feel as though Spelman sisterhood is taught over time and not everyone gets it the first week or when they first touch down on campus. I think the Spelman sisterhood is really real, and sometimes I feel it most from alumni who just want to shower us with love and generosity after leaving because they know how much Spelman has given to them. Also, I think some people feel as though they don't find sisterhood within, like, if they don't have like this large friend group or friends. But also I want to remind everyone that in your organizations, on your e-boards, in these places where you're working with people, it's also a place for you to find the sisterhood and friendship that you're looking for. So don't think because every person is not the same or not treating you the same that it's not actually there. Because I have had my run-ins with, like, she may have just been having a bad day and gave you a little too much attitude and you took it as like, wow, like that wasn't being sisterly. But like, you also never know what someone else is going through. Excuse me, my voice is going out. So just remember that too when you are like in these environments and having these things going on. Those are just some of the expectations versus realities for college and a sprinkle of Spelman College as well. I hope that this video really gave you guys some insight, especially if you are about to go into college or currently in college and just wondering what is going on here. I hope that you stay tuned on my channel. Of course, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos. If this is the first video that you are watching, welcome to our channel. Welcome to like the goodness, the love. I love you already. Be sure to go head back to my channel and watch some of the other videos and content that I've created. I'm also on every social media platform. Actually, not every. I'm on Instagram and TikTok, same as my YouTube channel. On TikTok, add an extra K for Instagram. I love just ensuring that I'm being a helping hand to my community and to everyone around me. So definitely tune into the content on there. And I've been hearing a lot lately that like how I present to y'all on here is completely different than Instagram. So taking that with a grain of salt, and hope you tune into my Instagram, see some of that content as well. I love y'all so much. I have nothing else to talk about today. I just blab so much. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope that something that from this video has helped you, and I look forward to seeing you guys in our next one. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. I've been trying to upload Tuesdays at 12 p.m. in case you haven't been noticing. But without further ado, I'll see y'all in my next video. Love y'all.